What if I told you that you could own a piece of global companies such as Microsoft or a global tech giant like Nvidia, and you could buy it with M-Pesa or your local bank account? In this video, I'll show you the exact process, the step by step. We are going to be buying Nvidia worth $32, and yes, you can actually buy with whatever amount you have. You can start with as low as $1. So today we are going to be buying Nvidia. So Nvidia is a US company that makes smart computer chips, which are very essential in the AI. And given the recent AI boom, this stock has seen massive growth. So we are going to be using this and as an example to show how to actually buy in the offshore markets. So this is not financial advice, just a video to illustrate the process. If you're interested in investing in these companies, make sure that you do your due diligence and also assess the level of risk of these companies. I'm not a financial advisor, and whatever I'm sharing here is meant for education purposes, just to tell you that these opportunities are actually out there. And given that the Kenya stock market is still young and the returns are a bit slow compared to the global markets, I think this is an opportunity that we need to tap into, okay? For those who did not watch our previous video on the potential of investing in the global markets, make sure that you click here to watch that video because it's going to lay a foundation for this video, okay? Now, I would like to highlight a few things. When investing in the stock markets, you need to understand that stock markets have cycles. That is, they're going to be going up and they're going to be going down, okay? And when the markets are going down, it's possible that you're going to see, when the markets are going down, you're going to see a loss of value in your portfolio. The most important thing is to make sure that when you're going in, you have goals and know the level of risk that you're willing to take, okay? Because you don't want to be panic selling because the market or your portfolio has lost value. You need to stay in the market for long enough to make sure that you have gained something from the market. So the best way to look at this investment is with long-term mindset. We are talking about 3 to 4 years. And as you wait, you keep topping up your account when the markets go down. When the markets go down, you can feel your market at that particular time. Every time the market is dipping, you make sure that you add into whatever you have invested. So start small and grow from there. So long as a company is solid, like the company itself, whatever it's doing, it's in the sector that is doing well, and also you believe in the company itself, then you can always go in and make sure that you're going in at different intervals just to take advantage of the dips, because that is how the markets work. They're going to be going up and down. So every time that the market goes down, you invest a small amount, and when the markets are going up, so long as you are in profit, you can sell whatever you invested a long time ago. But make sure that you're assessing the company itself. So that being said, if you have an interest in growing your money through investments, then you're in the right place. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and my commitment to you is to make sure that I'm bringing you investment opportunity and breaking them down to you to make sure that you understand the risk and also the potential. I break down investment from investor's perspective or an investor's point of view, just to help you make informed decision, all right? Now, let us dive into our investment today. I know Nvidia is riding high on the AI wave, but waves crash too. So if demand slows or maybe competition hits up or global politics get messy, the stock could revisit lower levels of like $142. I know it's not the most likely scenario, but it's something that you should consider, okay? So we might see this stock going from 168, the area that we are currently, going back to 142 to find support around the $142 mark, okay? But for long-term investors, I think this is a good thing because it would mean that we are going to be filling our bags in the dips, okay? So now let us get into the markets. So to invest in the offshore market, you need an account that will help you invest. I'm currently using Scope Market. As we said, we'll be reviewing the other two, but for now, we work with Scope Market. For Scope Market, all you need to do is create an account. You can use the link in the description box, and I will also leave it in the pinned comment. Click on the link and create an account. After that, they will call you to help you set up the account. They have an excellent customer service. You'll get someone from Scope Market to call you and take you through the process of investing. And they will even give you a relationship manager to be guiding you on the process. So go ahead and do so, and then you'll be able to access this market. So from there, you'll be able to access the market, and here you can access markets in different places. You can access markets from the European companies, you can access market from the Hong Kong stock exchange, you can access market in the US, you can access market in the Canadian exchange, and also you can access Japanese shares, that is the Tokyo Stock Exchange. Okay, these are all markets that you can access. And if you're interested in investing in ETFs, you can also use this platform to invest in the ETFs. Okay, so if you're interested in shares in these areas, you can get an account in Scope Market and you start investing. Now, after opening the account, let me show you how easy the process is for you to invest in these stocks or in these shares. So I'm using the MetaTrader 5. So the first thing you need is to know the shares that you want to invest in. Now, after opening the account, let me show you how easy the process is for you to invest in these stocks or in these shares. So I'm using the MetaTrader 5. So the first thing you need is to know the shares that you want to invest in. Make sure that you do your due diligence and so make sure that you do your due diligence and understand how the company works or what you're investing in. So you'll need the name, and if you know the symbol, it is even better. So if you know the symbol, you just come here, click on the plus button and key in the symbol. Okay. Ours is Nvidia, so we are going to type here Nvidia, that is the symbol. It will pull the company, just click on it and click on enter. After that, it's time to buy. Make sure that the markets are open. For US market, they open around 4:30 East African time. So this is when you can trade or you can buy up to 11 p.m. So between 4:30 and 11 p.m., you can actually buy stocks in the US market. Okay. So after adding the Nvidia to the market watch, you right click on it and click on new order. Here you will need to determine how much of Nvidia you want to buy. You get that by dividing the amount you want to invest with the price of Nvidia. So in our case, I want to invest $32. So I'm going to be dividing it by 168 and we get around 0.19. So this is the amount that I'll be investing. So under volume, we key in 0.19. Then after that, we just click on buy by market. And just like that, you have invested in Nvidia. I had invested in Taiwan Semiconductor. So after the purchase, you can see all your transactions here. If you invest and after a while you want to sell your shares, maybe you have made enough profit or you have reached your goals or you know the stock might go down or you need money, you just click here on this X and your shares will be converted to back to the USD or back to the currency. All right, simple as that. And in my next video about investing through the scope market, we are going to be looking at how we can protect our account so that you don't close the X by mistake and we only get into the markets when we want to sell or maybe check how our stocks are doing. And we also look at how to prevent anyone with access to your advice from clicking on the X. That being said, I hope you are learning. If we are, let me know in the comment section. Maybe you can comment learning if you are actually learning so that I know that I'm moving in the right direction. I remember I promised that I'll be doing more of these video tutorials on how to invest or we invest together so that we can go together, okay? Let me know in the comment section. And also, if you have something that you would like us to cover on one of the videos, let me know in the comment section and we're going to be covering that next. So much for watching. Happy investing, and here is a video on the potential of investing in Nvidia as well as in the offshore market. Bye.